Hello friends, welcome to Kamath Astrology, and today we are going to cover one more topic, that is understanding the characteristics of people born in Chitra Nakshatra. ॐ एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ती प्रचोदयात्. So this is how the Chitra Nakshatra looks like in the starry sky. So now let us understand with reference to the zodiac belt where exactly does this nakshatra lie. Okay. So this nakshatra starts in the Kanya Rashi, that is the 6th house shown in this diagram, at 23 degree 20 minutes, and it ends in the Tula Rashi at 6 degrees 40 minutes. So this nakshatra spills across two rashis, that is Kanya Rashi and Tula Rashi. So if at the time of your birth the moon lies between these two blue lines shown in this diagram, then your Janma Nakshatra is said to be the Chitra Nakshatra, and therefore you will inherit most of the qualities that are associated with this nakshatra. Now the symbol of this nakshatra is a jewel or a pearl. A pearl is something through which you can see through, okay, and therefore it represents the purity of our consciousness. A pearl is also a precious object, okay, so it represents the preciousness or the beauty of people born in this nakshatra. Let us understand the literal meaning of the word Chitra. So in Marathi, the word Chitra means a wonderful drawing. Okay, so Chitra translates to something which is wonderful or something which is beautiful. Now let us understand who is the ruling deity of this nakshatra. The ruling deity of this nakshatra is Vishwakarma. Vishwakarma is the architect of gods. Okay, Vishwakarma is responsible for building wonderful chariots, wonderful mansions, wonderful palaces, wonderful weapons. Okay, so the people born in this nakshatra, they have the blessings of Vishwakarma. Also, the ruling graha of this nakshatra is none other than Mars or Mangal. So now, as I said earlier, a portion of the Chitra nakshatra falls in the Kanya Rashi. Okay, Kanya Rashi is ruled by Mercury or Buddha. Okay, so when the moon is in this portion of the Chitra nakshatra, alright, this person is influenced by the energy of Mars and Mercury. Okay, now Mercury represents analytical thinking, okay, and Mars represents action. So people born in this portion of the Chitra nakshatra, they are very dominating. Okay, they are action oriented people, and they just plunge into any situation and take action. They take charge of any situation. Okay, now this does not mean that these people are highly arrogant. Okay, it is just that they like to help others. Okay, they take charge of any situation and try to solve the problem. However, because Mercury also represents speech, okay, and Mars represents action and dominance, often they are mistaken to be arrogant because sometimes they may use rash language, they may use rash speech. Okay. However, this sign of Kanya is a feminine sign, and it also denotes working with the hands. So these people can make excellent healers, excellent doctors, okay, excellent engineers. Now let us look at what happens when the moon is in the second portion of the Chitra nakshatra, that is in the sign of Tula. Okay, so when the moon is in the Chitra nakshatra portion in the sign of Tula, okay, Tula Rashi is ruled by Venus. So this person's mind is influenced by the energies of Venus and Mars. Okay, Venus represents creativity. The deity of this nakshatra, Vishwakarma, is also representing creativity because he is an architect. He is the architect of gods. Okay, so people born with their moon in this portion of the Chitra nakshatra, they are highly creative. Okay, they can be creative dancers, musicians. Most of them you will find in the profession of architecture and interior design. Okay, so they are involved in building things such as making mansions, making bungalows, building palaces. Okay, so they are highly creative, they are highly talented architects and interior designers. Venus also represents art, so some of them can be very skilled painters and artists. Now, let us look at one more angle. Venus represents romance, okay, and Mars represents intense action. Alright, so these people are very aggressive as far as their romance is concerned. Okay, so they have a very high sexual drive. They can be intense lovers because the energy of Venus and Mars gets combined. And this is the only reason that despite all this creativity, okay, this nakshatra is still a tamasic nakshatra. Okay, the gana of this nakshatra is Rakshas Gana. So overall, this is a wonderful nakshatra. The people born in this nakshatra therefore represent something beautiful, something precious, okay, something creative. They can be highly skilled interior designers, architects, artists, painters. Okay, they have a very high sexual drive and they can go all out to help anyone. They can take charge of any situation. So guys, this is my analysis of characteristics of people born in the Chitra nakshatra. So remember one thing, the moon represents our mind. Okay, and this is the reason why people born in the same zodiac sign may think differently, because the moon can be present in different nakshatras and the mind will be influenced accordingly based on the position of the moon in the Rashi, that is in which nakshatra the moon is placed. Now if you like this video, please mark it as liked on YouTube. Feel free to subscribe to my channel Kamath Astrology. Subscription is free, you just have to hit the subscribe button and you will be notified automatically when I add a new video. Now here are my contact details. For any queries, you can email us at astrosevaworld@yahoo.com. You can also visit our website astroseva.tripod.com or download our mobile application Kamath Astrology on Google Play Store. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope to see you soon shortly with another video. Till then, take care. Bye. Enjoy your weekend. Have a nice time.